It's official. March 21st is the day you'll no longer be required to wear a mask in most indoor spaces in Washington. Masking up has been mandated for more than a year and a half since the original mandate went into effect back in June of 2020 and was lifted almost a year later in May of 2021. But that didn't last long, as the mandate was reinstated in August. Now, for the last 2 years, we've followed how the pandemic has affected one block in Spokane.
Now, we have seen what was once a busy shopping area turn into a ghost town, forcing multiple businesses to close and new ones open up in their place as the restrictions were lifted. Emily Bloom is live on Main Avenue near Division Street to see how businesses are doing as we prepare to enter the next phase of this pandemic.
It's a busy night here on Main Avenue in downtown Spokane. There's people out walking, plenty of cars, and a lot of these businesses still open right now. But 2 years ago, things looked a whole lot different.
At that time, this place looked like a ghost town. You can see it here now. This was the first few months of the pandemic when everything shut down. Take a look now. Things are much different. This is what the hustle and bustle looked like this afternoon.
But I think we've bounced back from that, and it's been steadily getting busier and busier every month.
Across the street at Revival Lighting, business has actually grown because of the building boom in the Spokane area.
We're just a lucky business where we're in a niche that has still thrived throughout this pandemic, but I feel for all of my brothers and sisters on the block that aren't.
2 years ago, we talked to the owner of Finders Keepers. They relied on prom season to get them through each year, and their doors here are now home to a new business.
Yeah, it was absolutely scary.
Annalisa Martin opened Glow Co. It's a skincare clinic and clothing boutique 10 months ago in the thick of it all.
It was a big leap of faith, but I'm so glad that I did it because the result has just been absolutely amazing.
As we move into the next phase of this pandemic, taking our masks off, the business owners down here have their own opinions and concerns.
I really like to see people's faces. I like to be able to communicate clearly that way. So yeah, that'll be great if that happens.
Because we have to sit with people for 2 hours at a time, and when that goes away and they're not wearing masks, not so sure about the exposure and the situation that's going to happen then.
Feels a little odd to take my mask off after a couple of years being in here.
One thing all those business owners do have in common is their excitement and their hope for the months ahead. Warmer weather, more foot traffic in this area, and people existing similar to how they did pre-pandemic. Reporting live in Spokane, Emily Bloom, 4 News Now.